Welcome one and all, my name is tawess and this is Marvel Heroes 2016, or well, basically just Marvel Heroes. The game just had what the developers themselves call the biggest update ever, which I'm not entirely sure because I think the update that actually cleaned up the game and made it playable back in 2014 or 15 something was a bigger update. But we are into revisionist history here and that thing never happened. Anyway, the game has been retooled from the ground up, so it has some merit. Basically, they did a Warcraft. They took a look at the rather convoluted skill system or power system and the beyond complicated endgame progression system called the Omega system, which was basically a pile of horse shit in a bag. It was a sort of system where you needed a spreadsheet for the spreadsheet. And that spreadsheet had a consultant on the spreadsheet. That was how you figure out where to place your points. And that, my friends, that is not only poor design, it is appalling design. So, they did the only smart thing. They sat down, took out the big carving knife and started to whittle away at all these little nuances. Now, this, of course, did end up with the game being slightly less customizable. You could no longer min-max or munchkin your way into a position of pretty much untouchability. But in my mind, this is the right decision to do. It is the right choice. I'm supporting this 100%. Because as a filthy casual that I am, this game was not fun to play. So, what did they actually do? Well, I'm going to bring up the list of things they actually did do. They took a look at all the heroes, stripped down their powers, the power trees they had, removed all the passives and some of the more inane actives, and put those into static boosts instead. Then they took the entire Omega system, which as I mentioned before was trash, and put in something called the Infinity system instead. Yeah, I think so I can dig out an image of the old Omega system. Basically, it was about 150 nodes you should put points into and try to make sense out of it. Now you have very clearly distinct layout. Put movement points there, you have damage there, you have health there, and it's very easy. It's a grind beyond anything I've seen before, but that on the other hand can be tweaked afterwards. Not a big problem. And then comes movement powers. This game have ended up at a point where every hero had some sort of a movement power, and most of them made the heroes that were built around movement powers irrelevant. Personally, this makes the change here with the nerfed movement powers, put things on timers and charges, and made things less to be able to use twice every second idiocracy. This makes me happy, because my favorite hero in this game is Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is supposed to be built around his teleportation and agility. He did really not have much of a place in the game before. Now he does. He is one of the most powerful teleporters. Actually, he is the most powerful teleporter in the game. And that's nice. I like it. Beyond that, it's pretty much been tweaking, twitching, bending, folding, and origamiing heroes into something more workable. Now I don't have that many high-level heroes, but I've played around with the heroes I have, and they feel much more fluid. Gameplay feels more fluid, and that's what this game needs, because this game is all about fluidity, getting into the groove, the zone, dashing, crashing, smashing, whipping, whopping, teleporting, popping. You just need a flow. Without the flow, this game just becomes a horrible, confusing mess. So, beyond that, they cleaned up the by now rather insane amount of pots and potions you had in this game, that buffs of every kind. That been fixed. Most of them are going to be gone soon, and they're going to probably consolidate things into a much more manageable state. And let's see if there's anything else interestingly done here. The difficulty slider, not played around very much with that, but it is good to have some more choices in content, like getting difficulty up. Probably just, there was probably retuning that a bit, depending on how people do. They updated story mode, not particularly interesting per se. You go through that once, pretty much grind through it, unless you really like story mode, then you play it with heart, but most of us just grind through that to the end to get the end reward. Yeah, infinite system, been through that already. PowerPoints gone, talents reworked, traits reworked, streamline design, yes. Team up, same changes here as before. So pretty much nothing new there. They've done the same thing for team up heroes that they did for the main heroes. And setting game up for gamepad, sure. Movement powers, go through that. Hero stat changes. Yeah, that made that a lot clearer. So stats were pretty much crazily annoying before. Again, needed spreadsheets. This game needed a lot of spreadsheets before. And damage point that is after they cleaned up the game and made it more playable. The first version of this game, it wasn't good. Not by a long shot. Anything else? Flourish slot. I don't know. That's something. That's, I don't know. It's a new visual thing they put in Power Stick and do things like Spider-Man's Spider Light. Gear updates. Yeah. Generation changes. Then of course comes hero changes. If you're interested, by all means, go and have a look. I am not going to go through all these because there's like 60 heroes, 59 heroes, a lot of heroes, too many for me to go through. Oh Jesus, there is a lot of heroes near it. We are going to have a quick look though, just for the sake of things. Look at Nightcrawler, one of fairly early hero. Well, fairly, but. So, new treaties, new talents. Nightcrawler has been given it his trait with passive in Engard and the incredible Nightcrawler, which is tons of multiplied layers with damage dealing through his teleports and his sword attacks. Oh god, for the love of heaven, I wish they would remove the fucking sword attacks. I don't know where this idea of Nightcrawler as a sword wielder comes from, but fuck me if I know why it's there. Oh well, I know where it comes from. It, in some comics, he has been described as the sort of swashbuckling Errol Flynn-ish character, and okay, it works. So he gone through, he got two new powers, Saber Storm, which is a sort of Chun-Li-esque, Honda-esque multiple strike attack, and my personal favorite, Run Through. There's a text say, Run Through replaces Flying Saber. Nightcrawler teleports behind the enemy and stabs them. It is nice, it is easy, it is perfect for his character. Flying Saber was much more involved through it, and you have to know when to teleport and be on the game, and it's just horrible. Basically then there's recalibrating all his powers. Brimstone beatdown is now Bath beatdown. He can now, instead of having a special click to turn invisible, he can now turn invisible after teleporting. Blink Strike now has cooldown. And of course the biggest change, he can no longer do unlimited teleporting, because before he could pretty much do unlimited teleporting. Now instead you can do a limited amount of teleporting, but if you spec into stealth, you can basically teleport around stealth, and be eternally in stealth instead, which is great for moving around maps. Anyway, beyond that, not much to say. Stop by their page if you want to see more of this, but in conclusion, they had taken out all the busy work of the game and left the things that makes you feel like you're actually playing a superhero. Something that I think should be key in a superhero game. Before, I felt like an accountant in tights, or rather an accountant using a computer in tights. That one didn't work at all. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, the game is better now. It's going to get a lot of hate from the people who invested hours upon hours, and perhaps even months into a game, and massive amount of money into the game to just get the very absolute previous top gear and top gear. Anyway, the best in slot with everything. These people are gonna be fucking furious, but these people are a minority. They are the 1%. They are the top of the layer. Everyone else below that is gonna love this. Generalization. I'm not gonna say everyone is going to love it, because everyone is not going to love it. There are going to be people that still don't like it, but the casual players, the ones who actually needed to keep the game alive, are going to enjoy this because the game is actually playable now. It's fun. It's less of a mess. You're going to like it. Okay? It's not rocket science. So, play the game. And for all of you people out there who are angry, who feel the rage inside, who is like, "Argh!" Take a step back, take a deep breath, and leave constructive criticism. That is the only way you are going to see change. Because if you just fucking up and leave, taking all your toys and going home, your toys in this case being your penis and your wallet, the casuals are gonna win. Like a lot. The casuals are gonna win it all. So, instead just do your civic duty. Unless you're a fucking Trump voter, then just get the fuck out. Take your toys and go. The door is over there. You can quote me on that. So, that will be pretty much it for now. This game, for all intents and purposes, is still good, still playable, still perfect. This is not combat upgrade or new game territory for those old Star Wars fans. Not even close. That was a mess. Again, I needed mess that time, but we're gonna talk about that some other time. But needed. This also needed, but actually executed with some level of competence. So I'm gonna see if I can actually record some gameplay of this game, because this is my faffing about game. I log in a few hours here and there through the months, play some superheroes, play some SmackDown, just kill things. So there's not much proper gameplay to be seen. I can't really know what to do with it in a recording setting. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. As always, if you like this content, do leave a thumbs up. If you dislike this content, leave a thumbs down. It tells me what you like and don't like. And subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Well, perhaps not exactly content like this, but you get the general idea. And until we meet again, stay safe, be kind, and play fair. Bye.